From News Channel 15, you're watching News Channel 15 Tonight with Kyle Peach. This is News Channel 15 Tonight.
Hi, good evening, and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Kyle Peach. Here's a look at what's going on. More delays in the murder case of Megan Valentine in Edwards County Circuit Court. The next court appearance for the 44-year-old accused in the shooting death of her husband, Edwards County Judge Michael Valentine, back in November, has now been moved back to March 7th. That appearance was delayed from January 30th, then to February 7th, then to the 28th, and now to the 7th. Judge William Thurston noted both sides continue to exchange discovery. The Wayne County Press says that hearing March 7th is expected to be held via video conference. No trial date in that case has yet been set. Olney police report that on Saturday, 18-year-old Haley E. Leeper of Olney was arrested for DUI, possession of cannabis in a vehicle, illegal transportation or possession of alcohol, and expired registration after a traffic stop at Main and Mill Streets. Also Saturday, 42-year-old Nathaniel M. Shelton of New Albany, Indiana, was arrested by Olney police for DUI after an accident in the 1000 block of Northwest Street. Sunday, 46-year-old Jacob P. Ramsey of Olney was arrested for aggravated assault after an investigation at the 300 block of South Polk Street. Meanwhile, Carmi police arrested 56-year-old Tony Johnson of Norris City Monday at McDonald's. Officers called in reference to an active domestic battery and once there found the subjects in a white Jeep. An eyewitness advised she saw Johnson swatting and making physical contact with a 53-year-old female passenger. Even though no formal complaints were signed, officers did arrest Johnson on domestic battery charges. WRUL reporting he was taken to the White County Jail. This past Sunday, Fairfield police conducted a traffic stop on Southwest 10th Street for a taillight and registration light violation. WFIW says that during the stop, the driver, 34-year-old Ashley M. Bebout of Crossville, was discovered to have a suspended license. She was cited for no valid registration, operating an uninsured vehicle, and driving on a suspended license, and was later released on a notice to appear. 38-year-old Shania J. Buchanan of Fairfield was arrested Sunday, February 2nd, after an investigation into a stolen vehicle from Walmart. The vehicle had been recovered but was discovered to have exterior and interior damage. WFIW says Buchanan was identified as the suspect, was interviewed, and then arrested for theft over $500 and criminal damage to property. Buchanan was taken to the Wayne County Jail. On Monday, Fairfield police arrested 18-year-old Dominique A. Neefus of Fairfield for retail theft. She's accused of entering the Kincaid hardware store on February 3rd, concealing a cowboy hat, and exiting the store without paying for the item. She was later released on a notice to appear. And Wayne County deputies arrested 40-year-old Dallas Alexander Davis of Olney Monday on a Wayne County warrant for failing to register as a sex offender, change of address. Davis was taken to the Wayne County Jail. The Illinois Department of Professional Regulations has issued a cease and desist order to Graceland Cemetery in Albion for failing to comply with state licensing requirements. The Wayne County Press says officials say that the cemetery has been in non-renewed status since November of 2020. The press reports that in the complaint, officials said back in February of 22, a department investigator provided cemetery treasurer Terry Harper a written checklist that Harper signed advising the requirements for licensure and given 30 days to comply. When no compliance came, the cease and desist order was issued back on December 24th of last year. The order says Graceland Cemetery shall cease and desist operating as a cemetery authority with respect to providing at-need cemetery services until it is properly licensed to do so. The Wayne County Press reached out to Edwards County Coroner Mark Curtis, who told them that he was unaware of the issue, but that burials have continued at Graceland without issue. WRUL reports that following a Freedom of Information Act request they filed, that they have learned new details into the dismissal of a now former Grayville City police officer. The radio station reports that Officer Carlton Valiant was terminated on the grounds of multiple infractions described as disobedience of a legal directive or order issued by a high-ranking department member, and 2 instances of neglect of duty described as leaving the Grayville city limits for an extended period of time while on duty. He received a written reprimand for that violation in September, was given verbal counseling again in November. Also in September, Valiant was allegedly found utilizing unsafe or improper driving habits in the course of employment. He was fired by the city council in Grayville last week. At the Grayville City Council meeting on Monday, WRUL reports that Grayville Days is on the calendar for August 29th through 31st this year. Representatives of the festival committee made a request from the city to help pay for the celebration. Last year, the city kicked in $25,000. Taylor Goldman from the committee says they're expecting expenses to be higher this year and requesting $30,000 from the city. City officials will take that request under advisement and try to have an answer in a couple of weeks. This year's Grayville Days theme will be Party Like It's 1995. Meanwhile, Grayville sewer pump issues were also discussed. A new bypass will replace one that's currently being rented at a cost of some $59,500, and a new replacement pump at the main lift station will cost just under $64,000. The council agreed to make those purchases. The money to pay for them will come from TIF 1 and 2. Commissioners also approved a pay order number 4 on the Phase 2 water main replacement project, totaling just over $30,000. Meanwhile, WFIW says the construction of a new hotel in Fairfield has been put on hold because of the estimated tax bill for the proposed 70-room hotel, topping $250,000. The St. Louis-based developer has halted plans seeking tax abatements. The Wayne County Press says Fairfield Mayor Gary Moore has since been asking taxing bodies to abate a portion of those tax dollars to keep the project alive. The $10 million Comfort Inn and Suites would be built on Williamson Drive in Fairfield on city-owned property. Wayne County Press saying that County Supervisor of Assessments Jody Poole generated the property tax estimate based upon the 80,000 square foot size and value of $7.1 million. That matter is expected to be discussed at tonight's Fairfield City Council meeting. Fairfield attorney Matt Vaughn has been appointed as the resident judge of Wayne County, a position that became vacant after Judge Michael Valentine's retirement. The Illinois Supreme Court announced the appointment Friday. The oath of office is scheduled to be given by Supreme Court Justice David Overstreet Thursday, February 20th at 3 p.m. in the upstairs courtroom at the Wayne County Courthouse. Judge Molt stepped down in August of 2023 due to health issues. And in related news, Albion attorney Brian Schinkel was appointed as Edwards County resident judge, filling the vacancy left by the murder of Judge Michael Valentine. Schinkel officially took the oath of office there Monday afternoon. We've got more to come. A look at your weather forecast is next, then we'll talk sports. Stay with us.
At Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center, we believe that sometimes a helping hand is all it takes for seniors to get their lives back on track. Our dedicated team of healthcare professionals are here to offer guidance and support, helping navigate the unique health and lifestyle concerns faced by seniors. Whether dealing with feelings of anxiety, loneliness, or unresolved grief, struggling with changes in mood or concentration, or coping with health-related challenges, we're here for you. Call Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center at 618-263-9116.
Get your new Dodge today at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a 2024 Dodge Hornet, lease for only $99 per month, or a 2024 Jeep Wrangler, lease for as low as $199 per month. Come in and get yours today at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get your new Ford at Steve Faulkner Automotive. New 2024 full-size Broncos up to $21,524 off and up to $11,560 off 2024 F-150s. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Wabash Valley College and the Wabash Valley Arts Council proudly present the Chris Filillo Band, For Gontonia, an award-winning musical portrait of rural Illinois. Sunday, February 16th at 1:30 p.m. in the WVC Brubeck Theater. Tickets are $15 and patron passes will be honored. The Chris Filillo Band, For Gontonia, Sunday, February 16th, 1:30 p.m. in the WVC Brubeck Arts Center Theater. Scan the QR code for tickets or get them at the door.
Time to talk weather here tonight. Wanted to back the radar up. This is the view around 3 o'clock this afternoon when you saw most of, if not all of the precipitation from the day finally exit the region. A little bit of slush out there at times today, especially south of Interstate 64 where they saw more snow. We saw a lot of more rain here north of Interstate 64 and less precipitation in total. All in all, a cold day, but not really an impact day like it looked like it could be earlier this week. Let's talk numbers today. 37 our high this afternoon, 32 the low for the day. 8/100ths of liquid precipitation in our gauge at our Wabash Valley College studios today. Temperatures on the high side below normal for this time of year. Putting the map in motion for you here between systems tonight, and here comes the next wave. Lots of snow headed to northern and central Illinois, but about 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, looks like an all green, all rain event across our area. The National Weather Service still holding on to the possibility of it starting out as some freezing rain and sleet, but nothing that's going to hold on to at least be any impactful weather for us. And then things will clear out, as you see, for most of Thursday into Friday. As far as how much rain will we see tomorrow, we're talking about another third to maybe up to a ½ inch in some locations. Greatest precipitation threat looks to right now be more north and west of our region. As we look at temperatures overnight tonight, we'll be talking about lows in the upper 20s to low 30s. And again, the Weather Service saying in the morning that could start as a little bit of freezing rain and sleet, nothing that's going to impact travel, but we're still thinking most of us going to see all rain with this next system because it's really not going to get going until tomorrow afternoon. That's when the bigger chances for rain will come. Highs tomorrow, mid 30s to the north, upper 30s, near 40s to the south of Interstate 64. And again, rain will be the primary threat. As we move into Wednesday night into Thursday, we think that system will be wrapped up late Wednesday night and not really impact much of your Thursday morning. Any residual precipitation, though, would be light. High temperatures or low temperatures as you wake up on Thursday morning, mid 20s to the north, upper 20s to the south. And then on Thursday, that's when we'll dry things out, at least for a couple of days, a mix of sun and clouds. Colder temperatures, highs in the upper 20s to the north, right around 30 degrees in Fairfield, Albion, Mount Carmel, a little degree or so warmer around McLeansboro and Carmi. Let's take a look at your extended forecast now. The rain chances for your Wednesday, 38. More clouds than sun Thursday and Friday. We stay in the 30s. The warmest day will be on Saturday when our next wave of rain moves in, 47. Could end as a quick hit of snow on Sunday. Not expecting much there. 29 will be the chilly high. Lows dip into the single teens on Sunday night into Monday. We clear things out early next week, trying to warm back up, but it's going to be a chilly start. Highs in the upper 20s. That's your forecast. Sports is next.
Life doesn't slow down for busy families. From early practices to late night games, every moment matters. That's why First National Bank offers online tools to fit into your schedule no matter how hectic it gets. From mobile banking to quick check deposits, First National Bank makes it easy to keep up with life and stay on top of your finances. No matter the schedule, First National Bank keeps you in the game.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
There's a lot of things that you can do to help and reduce your heating bills over the wintertime. Open the draperies in the house. Let the sun warm the interior of your home during the day. That helps reduce some of that heating load during the day. Consider installing programmable thermostats. You can drop the temperature down while you're not there, or in the evening times when you're asleep, make the house a little cooler, and then have those programmable thermostats bring the temperature up at the times you're actually in the home, not away.
Welcome back. It's time now to talk sports. We begin with women's college basketball last night. Wabash Valley had to survive at home. They outdistanced a shorthanded Moberly, 69-63. For the Lady Warriors, it's their lowest scoring output of the season and their closest game since losing to Three Rivers at home in overtime back on January 4th. Meanwhile, the Lady Warriors have moved up in the latest NJCAA poll, moving up from 7th to 5th. Three Rivers, who split games with WVC this year, is ranked 4th. Luke Scheidecker's team 22-2 on the season. Girls high school basketball scores last night. Alney beat Centralia 45-39. Benton over Fairfield 54-34. Carmi over Gallatin County 48-28. Marshall beat Edwards County in a foul fest 64-55. Some 52 fouls called in that one. Hamilton County beat Carterville 64-38. Lawrenceville over Red Hill 50-25. Salem beats Flora 61-19. Newton over OPH 76-17. And Robinson beats North Clay 57-40. That does it for us tonight. We'll do it again tomorrow. See you then. Kyle Peach from all of us at News Channel 15. Have a great night.